Alright, so hello and welcome back, and in this video we're going to actually explore cookies. Now, depending on where you have tried to learn about cookies before, this topic can seem very confusing because for around 6 to 7 months I could not get the concept of cookies. Well, the cookie is already there, just as the session is already there. Similar to how we have tags that can manipulate things, browsers have options that we can use. Let's go ahead and start up a script tag. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to name a variable for the expiration date for this cookie. And I'm going to use new date, the function. And this provides me with a new date. By default, all cookies delete themselves whenever the browser is closed. Setting an expiration date actually changes when that cookie deletes itself. So by using new date, I grab a new date and then I can add to it in order to get an expiration date. However, because it's in JavaScript and not plain text, I will need to convert it later. So I'm going to go ahead and start a function called visited. And I'm not going to put any variables in. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use date expire, the variable that I set before, and then I'm going to set this to the full year, and then within that function I'm going to put date expire, the full year, and then I'm going to add one. So date expire get full year and then add 1. And essentially I'm setting this so that it will expire 1 year from now. Well, let's go ahead and define user visit. And this will be a string. And I'm just going to say that they visited this website by using single page application as my variable value. Well, here's the thing. The cookie is an option for the document object. So whenever you first load a page, you get a document. Well, the browser has certain items attached to that document by default. So to access the cookie, we say document.cookie. And that is how we actually access it. Now we need to set the value for the cookie. However, because we're putting it into a txt file or cookie file, we need to escape strings so that they will be put in properly into the cookie. And we have a special function called that escape function. And we're going to put visited. And then we're going to set that equal to our escape. Don't forget the space. And that's going to be the user visit variable. And then I'm going to end that statement and start a new statement called expires and set that equal to the date expire object and then I need to turn it into a compatible string. So to GMT string, and that will be a function. That will be the end of the function. So let's go ahead and put an alert to actually see our cookie. Now this does not have that, so I need to grab that, Control-Alt, copy, and then come over here and open up my Mozilla. And then paste it and go. And as you can see, we have set it visited equal to single 20-page application. And the %20 represents a space. That is what it means by escaping. Instead of allowing spaces to exist in the file, it provides a %20. So let's go ahead and let's find the console. Storage. We have visited to this path, and it expires exactly 1 year from now. Now, by default, the cookie will only apply to this page. So, is secure? False. Is HTTP only? False. Is domain? False. These are options that are more complicated, and I may make a video on how to implement these. Rails goes ahead and handles this for us, and you'll see how we do this later on. However, is secure means the information inside of it is secure and it's on an SSL connection. And is domain means that it's tied to a specific domain. Alright, so that is how you create a cookie. And I'll see you in the next video.